So we are in Robbinsville, New Jersey. We did here trim work and painting work. On the ceiling, we installed carpet ceiling on the entire ceiling. So you see the beams. We installed the beams with the 9 boxes. Also, we installed some decorative molding inside the boxes. So we installed trims around this opening. As you see, it's completely panel, cover the entire opening of the frame of the opening. It's 3-dimensional. We installed the crown molding, we installed the panels here, casing in 3 sides of the opening, and also the same thing from this side. All the ceilings have carpet ceiling. We have got here a few rooms that we installed carpet ceiling, so we cover the entire ceiling. Right now, you don't see any ceiling. Everything is like beams and plywoods, and we painted everything. You see the decorative pieces on top. Other than that, if you look at above the fireplace, we installed all these trims, like literally 3-dimensional trims. We framed it first, and then we installed the trims around it. We've got the crown molding here, the casing, same thing all the way to the top, and we connected it to the carpet ceiling. The entire house, it's about 6,000 square foot house, probably like 40 days. We had here 4 carpenters, and then we painted the entire house, which took us a few weeks. And we did like perfect work, good. So here we did kind of like, we call it like some people call it double ceiling. So we lower the ceiling on the side, on the edges of the room, and we lower the ceiling probably 1 foot high. And then we install crown molding on the top part. Very impressive. The light installation is a chandelier. Also, this opening, we installed 3-dimensional casing. You see, very thick molding. We did all the opening from this side and from this side. We covered the frame of the opening between the dining area and the kitchen. All this molding. But the crown molding was the entire kitchen, and then we installed the molding around the opening. Here we did the wainscoting installation. Here we are in the hallway next to the family room. We did the wainscoting, and the wainscoting is 3-dimensional. So we did horizontal boards, all this horizontal base molding in the vertical boards, and the walls are covered with panels. Also, we've got the base molding here. It's a 6-inch base molding, super impressive. The homeowner wanted like just this kind of a base molding. Also, the frame of the opening, we installed between the family room and the hallway. We installed the crown molding. We covered the frame with panels. The crown molding, as you see, a double crown molding. So we've got the 5.5 crown molding, and behind it we've got the base molding, which is kind of like upside down, which create almost 11-inch crown molding. Also impressive. That's what the homeowner asked us to do. And we've got here the prayer room, and we've got the foyer. And in the foyer we installed crown molding and picture molding. And as you see, we've got from both sides of the foyer, we've got the boxes, which is also thicker than normal of the molding. Usually it's like 1.5 inch, but here we've got almost 4 inch of picture molding in the foyer. Also, in both sides of the window, we did the same. We framed the opening to the living room, which used to be the dining room. And we installed picture molding on the entire walls of the living room. Entire walls, double. We've got the thicker and the thinner, probably around 2 inch and 1/2 inch on the entire walls. Yeah, we showed the client some pictures before we started, and then he confirmed exactly which molding he wanted us to install, and then he's very, very satisfied. So this is the foyer. We did all the molding, and we've got the prayer room just next to it. We did all the panels. We installed all the panels. We built the cabinets and the carpet ceiling and the trims. And as you see here, this is the entrance to the family room and the office. The office we painted dark color, dark and calm color. We did the molding in the entire ceiling. The cabinets, all these cabinets, we installed them and we painted it dark blue color. And we did crown molding in the molding on the ceiling. And this is obviously this impressive family room, very impressive. 2-story high carpet ceiling, framing around the opening, crown molding in the kitchen, sunroom with double ceiling and crown molding. This is a hallway to the stairwell. We've got here also crown molding, all the frames of opening, we framed it molding. And also the same thing as you see, we did wainscoting. So here we installed the crown molding and the picture molding on the entire floor. You can see it from the second floor. We did the picture molding from both sides of the window and both sides of the foyer. Around 3 inch of picture molding here and 1.5 inch on a small tiny picture molding inside. And all the trims are painted white semi-gloss and the walls are painted matte finish, which is kind of like you can wash, clean the wall if it's getting dirty. Here we install also the crown molding in the landing of the second floor and all this impressive family room. I love this family room. And we've got here all this carpet ceiling and all the molding above the fireplace. And we did mental work around the fireplace with the stones, with the wood. Obviously, after all this installation, we had here like 2 weeks, painted the entire house. We painted even the spindles, the ceiling, the walls, the trims. And this is the master bedroom. We also installed some trims on one wall as an accent wall in the master bedroom.